We're back on the Vicky Show. I'm still here with the legendary Kelly Mizrahi. And I have my respect for Kelly. To, I don't, I'm not going to talk about the past. We're not here for the past. We're here for the future. Now, Kelly, we're legendary on this show. But shut the fuck up. As you know. Kelly, who on this show, or is anybody, period, boring, it could be social, like clubsy. Kelly, who can shut the fuck up from Kelly Mizrahi?
Well, I'm not gonna really get into the shut the fuck up thing because the shut the fuck up thing is really like, like my father Andre, the icon, says, when somebody of my status says something, it's just like with him, somebody of my status says something, the girls really take it to heart. So I'm not gonna really get into the shut the fuck up, but a lot of the girls that have been on your show need to shut the fuck up because some of the things
Like you.
like I'm not gonna get into names, but a lot of the things that they say is stupid, Miss Thing. And the girls that they say needs to sit down and shut the fuck up is girls that none of these girls is even on their level with their performance, with their face, with their talent or anything. So a lot of the girls that you have interviewed, y'all need to shut the fuck up, Miss Thing. Because a lot of y'all girls that say girls that needs to shut the fuck up and sit down, y'all not even on their level to even mention their name.
Well, like cool, Kelly.
We're not going to even go there, Miss Thing. But the girls know who they are, and the girls know who they were talking about, honey.
But Kelly, speaking of Kelly, since we're here with the legendary, and you've been in the game for 15 years. Kelly, who are some of your favorite Vogue film girls? Let's start off with Ronaldo Milan, your son.
He's definitely one of my favorite Vogue femmes. Ronaldo is definitely one of my favorite Vogue femmes.
Milan.
Amori Mizrahi is definitely one of my favorite Vogue femmes.
Milan.
Why you keep throwing out names? See, this is the difference between.
You want to say your name?
The difference
I've been throwing out.
The difference between me and all your other guests is I don't have to bite my tongue. You don't have to throw out names to me. I know the girls. I'm already your personality. I know the girls, and if I don't mention the girls' names, those are the girls that need to sit down and shut the fuck up.
So far you said Ronaldo and Amari.
I said Ronaldo. I said Amari, Prince Milan, Foxy Milan. Who else is a Vogue femme?
What about Queen?
Alex.
Krista?
Alex Miyake Muglia. Who else that I see? Let me go to Atlanta. Japan Mizrahi. Let me see from Virginia. Do I know any girls from Virginia that's on the top of my tongue?
Tashana Garson, she's originally from Virginia.
Tashawn, yes, definitely came from Virginia. Definitely did do his thing. Little Mama Milan. Who else? Let me see.
Quincy Icon.
From DC.
Quincy Icon.
Why do you keep throwing out names? I keep telling you.
You're taking too much time for me. I want to get straight to the point.
Baby, I can throw out my own names. I don't need you to throw out names, honey. But that's what you want to keep throwing out names. I'm not doing no more names. Those are the girls for right now that I see. It's a lot more, but the Vicky is sitting here and she's throwing out names. I'm not one of these other press bitches that act like I don't know names. I know everybody's names. So since you want to keep throwing out names, I'm done with the Butch Queens. Next question.
From Queen Realness, who needs to give the fuck up? From Queen Realness.
From
Trishay Khan.
No, why should Trishay give it up?
I'm asking.
Trishay is real as rain. Why she don't need to give it up?
Who needs to give it up for that category?
I don't know. I don't see any femme queens that's like really out there that need to give it up. It's like I don't really pay attention to a lot of the potential girls out there, Miss Thing. But it's a lot of real girls out there. It's a lot
Who's
of real
your favorite?
Girls. I don't have no favorite femme queen realness. I don't have no favorite femme queen realness. But it's a lot of real girls out there and they're real and they doing their thing. I gotta give it up to them. Bitch, real is real. A lot of the girls have, give
now it's been a lot of talk, Kelly. I want to know, Kelly, if you wasn't a Mizrahi, it was talk that you was to open up your house with Jasmine Couture. Is this true?
No, it's untrue. Untrue facts. Me and Jasmine was not going to open up any house together. Okay? When I was thinking about leaving the house of Mizrahi, I was thinking about leaving and opening up my own house. The name, I would not give out the name because the last name that
Are you still?
No, I'm not still thinking about leaving the house of Mizrahi. I am the house of Mizrahi. I'm not going anywhere. So for any of the girls that think that they can sit around and wait for me to leave or do the conniving things that they're doing and doing all the phony shit that they're doing to me, they don't have to worry about that. Because, baby, I'm not going any motherfucking where. I'm going to be here. Like I tell the girls all the time, Vicky, I worked from the motherfucking mailroom up to having me a motherfucker from the mailroom, from being a janitor to the mailroom, to being security at the front of the motherfucking building, to being the elevator operator, to having an office, from an office to having a corner office, and from having a corner office to being up on the 48th floor. I'm not going anyplace. The next step for me is to be on the 50th floor running this company. So I'm not going anywhere. I'm going to be here until I'm ready to leave, until I'm ready to give it the fuck up. Nobody's going to force me out. Nobody's going to try to strong arm anything around here.
Now, Kelly, I want to know, do you feel like some people use you as their mother to get life? Speaking of life, Anthony X.
Why are we still dwelling? We don't need to dwell on that. We're not dwelling on that.
Is that still your child?
No, that's not my child. You asked me that in clip 2.
Okay,
that's not my child.
That's a child.
Okay, that's not my child. Nobody don't use me to get anything. They get their own life on their own. Okay, and like I tell all these girls.
Okay, I had a question from a guest from a viewer that wanted to know: do you think did you deserve your legendary status, or did you intimidate the girls by being Kelly? How do you feel about